Who's ready to clean and paint some parts? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Restoration Rescue. I'm Chris, and in this week's video, we're back working on the C10. We're gonna be cleaning up some parts, getting them ready for paint, and maybe laying some primer on those parts so we can get them back in this cab so we get this thing down the road. All right, this looks amazing. We do have some footprints, not a big deal. That's from today, just because my feet are dirty in these shoes. But the paint on this looks incredible. There are some spots that I need to fix. I have a run right there in that hole that I need to just sand back and make flat. But that is not the end of the world. We have some other projects we still have to do on the cab. Like we have some grinding left to do, have some stuff to make it look pretty to do, and get this thing ready to be set to be primed all together. Right now, we're gonna be working on the interior because I wanna get that taken care of so that I can start building this and painting it. Once I get the interior done, I can start running wiring and get this thing running and driving. The outside paint can be held for a lot later on. Have a couple grinds that I have to do inside still. Like we come in here and up in here, as well as up here towards the roof that needs to get ground down and get prepared for our paint. The truck is coming along. Yes, we are at almost a year and 8 months on this project. I would have liked to have it done a lot sooner, but you know, things change, things happen, careers change, and we've moved back into the garage with a lot more work. But in today's episode, we might be doing some painting, but we definitely are doing a lot of cleaning. As you can see over there in our parts washer, we have our clutch pedal assembly that we're gonna get cleaned. We're gonna sand it down and hopefully get a nice coat of primer and maybe some paint on, and hopefully soon enough back where it belongs in its home so that we can get closer to driving this thing down the road. So here we are at our parts washer and we are gonna start cleaning. We're gonna fire this thing up, start getting some water on this part, sand it, and get rid of all the mud that's on it and years of grinded dust. So let's go ahead and turn this baby on. All right, so now we have some primer and we're gonna start laying it down on this part as it's completely dry. After a good shake, we do have some high temperature one. It does get hot near the firewall, so I wanted to do a little bit of higher heat rather than regular, but let's see how this thing lays down. So those two pieces are primed and ready to get painted. They are gonna be on the inside of the cab and are most likely gonna get painted with the same color that we are gonna go with the inside. So I do not have air right now as the motor again died on the Eastwood. So I am a little short on air to do some grinding, especially in some small places. I did order a battery powered grinder for the a little stick one, so hopefully that'll come in by next week. But we're gonna hit that hard next week and grind the rest of this cab down so I can lay some more primer and get this thing ready to have some interior paint done, get the seats started to get ready, and then get this thing driving down the road. But we'll see you guys next Saturday when we continue working on this thing, or might sneak in a 454 project.